Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of Hermits and Crafting. We're here at Scar's Frontier Outpost, getting ready to complete our structural design of our Armory headquarters. So we're here in our base down in Scar's Frontier Trading Outpost, and let's head into the Armory corridor. And as you can see, this beautiful hallway will lead us to our area where we can showcase our armor stands, and that's what we worked on in our last episode. And I'm so glad you guys love the design. I think this came out really good. It's got a great sense of detail, but we need to work on a roof, my friends. We can no longer have the McDonald's playroom ceiling, as you can see above there. And I just can't wait to see this place come alive with item frames popping out of places and all sorts of wonderful things. But before we do that, we have an order. That is right, my friends. We have an order at Scar's Landscaping Design Services that is from the Ren Diggity Dog. So let's go and read that order. And welcome to the Brown District here, and we are headed into Leafier Diamonds. Now, there was a tragic accident here at Leafier Diamonds. This entire root structure there was destroyed by a creeper. And as always, the cat's doing their job. Look at them. Look at them. They're just right there, just protecting the tree as they're supposed to. Ah, those cats, they're worthless when it comes to defending me. It is very, very disturbing. Anyway, my friends, welcome down to Scar's Landscaping Design Services. One of my favorite things I've built on the server is literally this root. It's just silly, but I love it. All right, anyway, my friends, let's get to business here. And we have an order here, and let's, oh, wait, what was that called again? Lockification. Okay, here we go, my friends. Dear Scar's Landscaping Design Services Incorporated trademark. I like that. I would like to request landscaping of the cliff tops surrounding the lush mesa biome in the residential district. I have placed yellow markers across the cliffs to indicate said landscaping requirements. I would like the tops of the canyons to become lush with magnificent trees and breathtaking foliage in the style of Tango's garden area. Please bill me for all leaves used in the mammoth task. I look forward to further beautifications of the lush Mesa National Park. Beautiful, awesome. We got to check this out, my friends. This sounds amazing. All right, and welcome back. And here is Ren Dog's lush mesa biome here. And let's take a land here on the roof line and look at this absolutely beautiful landscape that Ren has created so far. And as you can see, he has transformed the Mesa Valley into the lush valley with the rivers and the trees and all sorts of wonderful things. But I'm just looking now at this line of yellow pillars, which represents the land that we need to terraform. And it truly is a mammoth task, my friends. Absolutely mammoth. Let's fly down here and just get a better look at the ground level. And let's start kind of getting some ideas together. In the comments, start coming up with some landscape ideas that you guys want to see on these cliffs. We got to pick tree styles. We need to pick all sorts of wonderful things that will make up the design. And wait. I just realized the land already extends out into this area over here. Wow, that is going to take a lot of leaves, but it's going to be amazing. This is going to be a really, really fun project. I just realized this actually stretches all the way around here. I'm just looking over there and I'm like, yeah, that's going to be easy. And I see this. And it just goes and goes and goes. Haha, wonderful. This will also give us a great chance to finally finish Tango's stretch of cliff along here. And maybe if Ren is okay with it, we could finally build that waterfall that will come down this little corner here. Maybe it can meet up with an extension of a river. But there we go, my friends. We need to start dreaming up some landscaping designs for Ren's brand new Ren Mesa National Park. So coming up with some ideas, I wanted to run through Tango's enchanted forest biome that we created a few months ago. And this is where Ren in the book has described that he wanted some of the landscaping. So this will be a great place for us to kind of relive the memories of creating this beautiful biome here and kind of see where we want to take his cliff sides. So over here we have our beautiful texture into the rock and the dirt areas. Look at all the different designs where we have coarse dirt, standard grass dirt. We have a little pod soil mixed in. And even here and there, we have a little bit of a path block built into the ground, looking absolutely beautiful. Now for the trees, I'm considering taking the spruce design, similar to what Ren's done down below. Let's see, as you can see down there, and then incorporating spruce leaves into this design. So keeping the same style of these trees, but switching them out for birch. I think that would be absolutely amazing. And I really want to create, like we did here, a custom biome that you transport out of the standard mesa biome and into a whole new world. And that's kind of what we did here. As you can see, these are the pines, and then you transform into this area. As you can see, the rock gets a little thicker, and then the whole landscape changes into a fantasy forest feel. And I think we can do that, my friends, but that'll have to come in another time because we have plenty of work to do at Scar's Frontier Outpost. And welcome back to Scar's Western Trading Headquarters here, and let's turn the corner into the Armory corridor. And this, of course, is what we've been working on, and that is our armor showcase room. And let's get started right into it. And we're going to be starting on this side over here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab out just a little bit of oak, and I'm just going to find my positions here. So I'm going to give a spacing of 3 on either side here. There we go. And now right in the center, my friends, that is where the main Diamond Man suit is going to be presented. And I think it'll be amazing. So let's dive right into it. So we'll start getting these. What do you have the food in the other hand. You got the Admiral Akbar hand on that side. And then when you start jumping, you're just eating. It's so frustrating. It's like, I just need to jump. I can eat after I finish. There we go. So we'll float on down here and start working on this side. So I think this will be really good. And I'm super glad you guys have enjoyed the design, and you've enjoyed the design throughout the base. I love the style we're going with. I love how we've been able to incorporate both the spruce and the dark chocolate all together, making an absolutely beautiful design. As you can see, the green has been incorporated, but I'm not 100% satisfied with it as of yet. So we're going to continue to kind of refine it and work on it a little bit more. So one thing I need is a little bit of spruce stairs, and let's see what we can do about sprucing this up a little bit. There we go. So I think I'm going to start working up here a little bit. And like I said, this is where we're going to have the main Diamond Man suit. And the redstone that's going to be made into this area is all working as of now. So that's a good thing. I'm quite satisfied with the way it'll all come out. What I don't have fully planned out is the, hold on one second, my friends. I think it's going to go, yeah, right here. One thing I don't have 100% planned is the lighting. So lighting is an issue, and I've been working on the lighting in the courthouse because it's not 100% satisfactory, but it's getting there. What I don't like about lighting in Minecraft is I don't like throwing in a bunch of torches everywhere. It feels like so Minecraft vanilla beta days or something along those lines. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like using torches in abundance. It just reminds me of back in the old days. It's why I stopped using oak for a long time, and I've been trying to make oak cool again. You know, we did the modern house with a little bit of oak and cobblestone. We tried to make it cool again, but with torches, it's difficult to really kind of incorporate lighting in a way that just doesn't look like an absolute mess. You just kind of have your work lights. As you can see, there's torches everywhere, but that's my work lights. So I don't know. It's always a bit of a challenge for me to incorporate lighting because of the challenges that I always try to avoid is, you know, the overabundance of torches. Now there's lots of little tricks. That's what we've done before. We put carpet down on the ground and we'll add a torch or 2 under it. We've got lighting up in these little corridors, but for the most part, I like invisible lighting. I don't like lighting to be shown. And I think we're doing fairly good so far with this. There we go. Put that across there like that. And then I think we can kind of cut that out and add stone in there. But look at that, my friends. That looks absolutely amazing. So give me 1 second. I'm going to work on this corner and I'll be right back. And look at that, my friends. I think that is a good base to start on either side of the main chamber there. And I think that looks pretty cool. But I want to work in here for a moment here. So why don't we sneak in and I'm just trying to figure out exactly how this will particularly go. So why don't we work on that for a moment? Let me grab out just a little bit of scaffolding. So eventually we're going to have all the redstone down here. So we don't have to worry about that too much at the moment. Let's just kind of work out where the pedestal will go. The armor stand needs to be extended 2 blocks above. So it needs to start down there and then be extended 2 times upwards like that. Then on either side here, I'm feeling like a little bit of dark chocolate going along this section right here. So we can kind of connect these pieces together like that. Okay, I can see where this is going to go. One thing right here, this needs to be moved down 1 block to there. But anyway, while we're working here, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Minecon and the TwitchCon. That's right. Those 2 conferences are coming up, and they're coming up incredibly fast. We've been talking about this for a long time. It's like, yeah, those things are going to be really fun. Can't wait. And now it's time to actually get ready because these things are within weeks away. And I've got the preparations pretty well done for all of them. For Minecon, we've got panels there. For TwitchCon, I'm putting on a panel. So I got to be like 100% like ready to go for that. And I think we're pretty well set for that. I'm pretty happy with the way everything has come out, and everything will be awesome, I believe. So if you guys are going to Minecon or TwitchCon, definitely let me know in the comments. I want to see who's going. Let's see, I think that is, yeah, I'm happy with that. So let's just bring this up a little bit higher. Is my double jump going to get me up here? That is the question. Can we do it? Oh, we can. Very cool. Anyway, like I was saying, I would love to hear who's going for Minecon. We're going to have a meetup. We're going to have a panel. It's just going to be absolutely amazing experience for TwitchCon. I'm putting on the panel, Rolling Over Your Obstacles, Streaming with Disabilities once again this year. I put in so much work into this panel, and I think it's going to be way, way better than last year. I love the way we did it last year, but I thought we could do so much more, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do way more. It's going to be really cool. And if you guys aren't able to, attend the conference, of course, I don't know about Minecon, but for sure the TwitchCon will be live streamed once again, and that is in the Sandstorm Theater. And I'm going to have more information, way more information for you guys very soon. I want this covered up. I don't like the light sticking through there, but we can fix that. How does that look, my friends? How does that look? I think that's going to come out pretty cool. Why don't we shoot back here real quick and fix some of those designs? But like I said, I'm going to have the TwitchCon information in the channel description. You can shoot on over there and take a look. Now, TwitchCon is in San Diego this year. Never been to San Diego, so that's going to be interesting. And then, of course, Minecon is in Anaheim, California. And, well, I've been there many times because, well, of course, Disneyland and stuff. So that is a thing. And yeah, I am just so excited for these things because potentially getting to meet you guys there, interacting, and I just think that'll be really, really fun. So look at that, my friends. We got that all arranged and ready to go. And I wouldn't mind the ceiling actually being higher and then incorporating maybe lighting through the back here, but we'll see how everything works out in the end. But let me take a break here. Let me catch my breath and I'll be right back. And there we go. So I've made a couple modifications there. I've extended the ceiling up just ever so slightly so then we can put 2 torches back there. But it would be really nice if when the redstone is activated and the armor stand is being extended upwards, then the lights come on. That would be really cool. Now, if I was an actual redstoner, I would have tried to potentially even made a big piston door right here that would lower down and then the armor stand would pop up. Wouldn't that be crazy? But unfortunately, that's a little bit above my abilities there, quite a bit actually. There we go. All right, so let's work on this little corridor over here real quick and we'll start pulling this all together, getting this all settled and ready to go. There we go. And bring those pieces all the way across. And we're just trying to mimic what we did on the other side, which is similar to the back end, but just ever so slightly different. One of the main things you might notice, of course, is that it doesn't have the green texture. So that's something that I'm just kind of going back and forth on if I want to add or not. I really want to add color to this. I don't know. I've tried red, I've tried orange, but nothing quite sticks, if you will. Like nothing quite like, yeah, that's what I'm going to use, my friends. It just doesn't happen. So eventually we'll figure out what we're going to use. But for now, we're still kind of contemplating what's the right choice to use. So then we're going to put these blocks here like that, couple of little sneaky blocks going outwards like so. And then we'll connect these on top like so. And then in this back corner here, let's pull back just a little bit, kind of get a bird's eye view. Okay, that makes sense. Then we'll put this block right there and we'll just stick that one there for now. And then of course we'll go boom and up, bam, there we go. Awesome. So this little corridor right here, when we bring these guys outwards, and then of course, ooh, we can just go like this, Scar. I still getting used to the ability to do that. It's absolutely amazing. Whenever I used to be in creative mode, working on the modern house designs and things of that nature, then coming back into Scarland, I used to always right click everything. But now that I actually have the ability, I don't use it. All right, so that's looking good. I think that is definitely what we want. So next thing we need to do, my friends, we need to start working on the ceiling. So let me get the resources needed and I'll meet you up in the stars. And welcome back. So as you can see, we're up here in the rafters of the, oh, we're hitting some leaves. There we go. We're up in the rafters here, getting some lines and some crisscrossies going. So that's right, that is the technical term for these, the crisscrossies. And we're getting these installed. And what we're gonna have here, once I get this one all the way up into this pillar right there, beautiful, awesome. So as you can see, we're gonna have these ones across here, and then right there and there, there's gonna be kind of an arch connecting to this one. And then in the center here, we're gonna do a really beautiful design with milk chocolate, half slabs and stairs. And then on this side, replicate it over there. And I think it'll be very, very amazing. Now in each one of the little pockets here, We're going to have some stone, some dirt, some leaves hanging down from the ceiling, which will look absolutely amazing. So yeah, let me continue working on these crisscrossies. And there we go. We've got the crisscrossies installed and ready to roll. And as you can see, I worked out a little bit of a design. I know it doesn't look much yet, but I think once each side has been connected, all of these little intricate details will then start to connect and look amazing. So let's do it. So we'll scaffold all the way up here and kind of get an idea where we want to start. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go 1, 2, and then pull that out to about 3 of those outwards like that. I think that should work out pretty nice. And then for here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this like that. I'm going to go 1 below like that, and then bring this out 2 blocks like so. And then on this one right about here, I'm going to connect it like so. There we go. Beautiful. And I'm actually going to drop this down 1 block. There we go. And come across here like that. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend this out another 2 blocks. And this is where it gets sometimes a little tricky, but we got this, my friends. We totally got this. So we're going to put that like that and like that. So I think eventually this will come together. I promise you that. There we go. Pull this up here. And this is like we were talking about at the beginning, when we were talking about the different stones and how the woods have come together. And this is definitely my favorite part, is just kind of working on these milk chocolate designs. We did this in the storage room when we started in there, and now we're kind of incorporating that into this design. And I'm absolutely loving this right now. I think this is going to be very, very amazing. Now, not all of this will show, because some of these little areas we're going to have stone kind of sticking through. So that's why in some areas this might look a little weird, like right here, but there's going to be stone hanging down in all of those spots. So that'll look really cool. So I'm actually going to place 1 more block here and there. So I think that'll look pretty cool. I'm going to pull that down 1 more block there, and I'm going to sneak over here. I'm going to add 1 there. And like I said, this might change here or there, especially once we start working on the ceiling and we're adding the stones and things. But for the now, my friends, I think we are definitely getting somewhere. So we're going to put that right there. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove this one and that one. And there it is. That's the design. I knew there was something wrong, and it was those 2 sneaky blocks right there trying to prevent us from having our design success. There it is, my friends. That's it. So why don't we fire up the super fast build mode, complete the ceiling, and of course the crisscrossies. End of super fast build mode, and hopefully you enjoyed that time lapse of our ceiling build. And there it is, all complete and ready to go. There's a couple modifications here or there. I might scale back the cobble a little bit, and I might add just a smidge bit more dirt here and there. But for the most part, my friends, I think we've got something very, very, very beautiful. And it reminds me of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, kind of cruising through the canals. Absolutely love it. I was listening to little Pirates of the Caribbean while I was doing the time lapse. And look at that. Look at the little beams crisscrossing. And of course, that cat just watching out over us, making sure Bob, the creeper building inspector, doesn't show up. And yeah, I'm actually really pleased with that, hopefully. And yeah, so let's take a look at this. So eventually, my friends, down in the pit there, we're going to have an armor stand that pops up. And then over here, these little shutters are going to open and close, revealing the Diamond Man suits. And yeah, I've got a lot of suits to build, so we got to make additional Diamond Man suits. We've got to get Cub to see if potentially he could get a skeleton and a zombie head for our costume collection. But yeah, there we go, my friends. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. In our next episode, we're going to redstone this place all up and, of course, landscape the courthouse. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. If you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated, and we're not going to go through there. And until next time, we'll see you later.